OK, Michelle, if you really don't want to talk about yourself, let's move on to somebody else.
Hey, no, look, hang on a minute.
You've had your turn, Michelle.
Yeah, well, I want to know what all this crap's for. Because it ain't us that needs sorting out, it's the friggin' screws. We're only here because they told us to be.
Can we listen to Sandra now, please?
She's right. I just want to see an ordinary doctor to get some painkillers. But nobody listens to what we want in here. Because we're scum.
And that is what we want to talk about. How them lot can get away with what they want and no one gives a shit.
That's right.
OK, look, can I make something clear? The whole point of this group is for you to talk about yourselves and your own actions, so that you can think about how you can change your lives by making different choices. Now, if you want to complain about prison officers, you should go and speak to the Board of Visitors, not to me, because that's not what I can help you with.
Might as well sod off then.
Sorry, Michelle?
Well, this is our lives, isn't it? Us and them. That's what we want about.
Get away from me. Don't touch me.
I think you're wasting your time.
Can I just talk to you?
I don't want to talk to any of you people. I want to speak to my solicitor now.
Come on. Just 5 minutes.
You're making me ill. I can't breathe.
All right, why don't you sit down?
I want to get out of here.
When you calm down, I'll take you back onto the wing. We're only keeping you here because of how you're behaving.
Me? What? You treat me like an animal? You hold me down and inject me with drugs?
Look, we all know you've had a lot of problems, Tessa.
What are you talking about? You don't know anything about me. You don't even know my bloody name.
Look.
Stop doing this to me. I can't stand it.
I missed you, darling. Thought my rocks had turned to stone.
Oh, thanks a bunch.
What's the matter? Well, what'd you get in narky with me for, eh? Oh, I love you, Evie, you know that. I'm mad for you.
I don't want you seeing other women, Charlie.
I'm not. I don't want no other women. I just want you, darling.
We should have this time by rights. What are they trying to do? Break up our bleeding marriages as well?
Nobody's going to split us up, sweetheart. Got to make the most of our chances, that's all. And now we've got a safe screw. We'll be laughing, won't we, eh? Come on. Oh, don't get sad.
Does your head in here? There's too much time to think about things.
So this Fenner, what's he like then? Reckon he's up for more?
He's a greedy enough bastard. But I wouldn't trust him, Charlie. He wants to call all the shots now. Says he wants it 1-to-1, just doing him, and no third parties. And I'm to tell you, or else.
Sounds like he needs putting in his lowly place, a cheeky clod. What are they like, eh?
Kiss a kiss.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to say your goodbyes now.
I'll be thinking of you all the time, Charlie.
So that love conquers all, don't they, eh?
OK, darling. Right, would anybody else like to talk about when they've let men take advantage of them?
Yeah, I do.
Go on then, Michelle, but no games this time, please.
Well, it's this screw, right? Do you want to hear about it?
I don't want to hear any names. Just call him Mr. X, OK?
Well, everyone knows who Mr. friggin' X is.
So what are you saying he did to you?
Took advantage. And he bloody battered me, and he got off with it.
You're saying this man forced you to have sex with him?
Yeah, loads of times.
But you made it clear to him you didn't want it.
Men don't care what you want, do they? just out for themselves.
Well, let's just talk about this particular man, Michelle. Did you actually tell him you weren't interested in having sex with him?
I was scared of him. I told you, he hit me.
Yeah, but what I mean is...
What? You're saying that's okay?
No, of course he shouldn't have hit you.
Well, he did. So now you know what he's like.
All right, let me ask you another question. Did you ever enjoy having sex with this man?
Are you trying to make me feel guilty or something?
Or do you feel guilty about it?
But this is bollocks, man.
Yeah, you're right.
You're better off stuffing envelopes. Come on, let's go.
So you're going to give up just when it starts to feel uncomfortable, are you, Michelle? Well, it's up to you. Only don't pretend to yourself you're leaving because you're bored.
How do you know what I'm thinking?
Why do you feel guilty about sex, Michelle?
Look, you come in.
Started now, and I.
Gonna lose that, Barbara. Barbara, hello. What's your hanky?
Sorry, miss.
Off somewhere nice, were you?
Eh?
Any thoughts?
Oh. No, actually, miss, I was wondering about when I'm going to get my appointment with Miss Betts.
It's hard to say exactly, but I'm sure it'll be as soon as she can fit you in.
But I'm entitled to it within 24 hours, aren't I?
Strictly speaking, yeah.
So what do I have to do then? Write to my MP?
You've soon picked up a bit of an attitude, haven't you? Look, leave it with me, Barbara, and I'll see if I can put a word in.
Thank you, miss. Want a word with you? So you think you're big sister, do you?
Excuse me?
Sticking your nose in, doing the screw's job for him. Lick their asses for him too, do you?
Look, I'm busy.
I'll tell you what you are, you piece of snot. You're a narc, ain't you?
Look, I don't know what your problem is. I'm not interested. So why don't you save your breath and go run around the playground instead?
I saw that. What happened?
She just went for me. She tried to kill me.
You lying shit! You don't believe that?
I didn't see it.
It's bollocks. She's a head case!
You're back on basic, darling. Move! Come on!